Check one, check two.
Hello, hello, check. Check,
That's good. That's good.
check,
All
check,
right.
check.
Ready?
Wait, we're using this song?
The LouCast spot tonight.
Oh yeah,
A
we're
show
back.
that's sure to bring some light. Discussing the U.S. Open and girls who shine so bright. From touchdowns to three-pointers, they cover it all. But the battle hawks woes, that's where they take a fall. Talking sports with laughter and insight. LouCast pod, bringing the sports talk with Pat Shaw and St. Louis Roper and the flock. Join them as they break down the game and leave you entertained, feeling the same.
What up, boys?
Welcome back.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
sorry,
Welcome
sorry.
back,
Not
ladies
that
and
again.
gentlemen. I'm the Sean McCall.
It's SEL Roper.
And it's producer Pat on the call behind the cameras, baby.
Today is a Wednesday, and I have to check my phone because it's June 12th.
USA's
Really? You had
playing
to check your
today.
phone today? Really?
No, I had to check to see what date it is. I'm a day-to-day guy, dude. I don't know what day it is.
Can we start the show off with what we're just watching real quick?
Yeah, what are we watching?
USA versus Brazil, last match of the friendlies before Copa America.
And Orlando.
And we get Euros, boys. By the way, for like the next 30 days, we get basically nonstop soccer from
I
9
know,
a.m.
I
to
saw that.
9
Put that in the
p.m.
group chat.
It's gonna be a fun ride.
It's going to be a good weekend, boys.
Golf this weekend. Yeah.
Hopefully, it's a better weekend than
Oh my
last
God.
weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh, last weekend.
Last weekend, I attended every Cardinals game at Busch.
All four.
JK. I went to 3. I went to Friday night, Saturday during the day, and then Sunday, me and you went before the Battlehawks game.
I went Friday and Sunday. Friday and Sunday.
You saw 2 winners. I saw
I did. I saw the
a
2 winners.
stinky game on Saturday.
My grandma says I need to go to the games because I'm the
You're good
luck
luck.
charm. Yeah.
That's what I was telling my girlfriend Miranda. I think she's good luck too.
Facts.
But anyhow, I went by myself on Saturday, filled out a scorecard by myself. That game stunk.
Yeah, that was a real annoying game. I
It's
think
like 4 or 5 errors.
we just got boat raced.
The Cardinals got their first hit, I think, in the 5th inning that day. Why are we so streaky? Why do our bats why do Goldschmidt and Arenado go 3 for 4, and then the next day they strike out 3 times?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Does anyone hear that pecking noise?
Yeah, I think it's a mic. Hold on. I'm going to fix it.
Technical difficulties.
What is that ticking noise?
Is it the extra mic? Viewers at home, if you hear that little clicking noise, let us know.
Let us know in the chat. Is there anyone in the chat?
Oh.
jeez.
No, you just made it
Oh,
louder.
now it's-
Yeah, it's my phone.
okay.
Okay.
Is that for the phone calls?
Is that your Bluetooth?
Yeah, it's my Bluetooth. I don't know what's going on with
Oh.
that.
Okay, well, so we need it, don't we?
Yeah,
Right.
eventually, but
You might want to replace your Bluetooth.
yeah, maybe.
All right. Good to know. Breaking news. Okay, back to this weekend.
Back to the
After-
Cardinals.
Cardinals-
They split a series against the worst team in the National
Oh,
League. And then
dude.
I don't know if you watched last
when
night.
when
False Beans.
when the Rockies come to town, Nick, you count yourself lucky. You get 2 wins. Split the series.
I guess.
They're spitting wooden nickels out there.
I thought they
They're
turned.
trying their best.
I thought they turned a page. What was it? The last road trip they had, and they came back and beat the Cubs and got hot. But
Yeah.
By the way, cool moment on Sunday that Nick and I shared. We got to go down to a secret bar
oh yeah, that was. Cool.
and
Where's the secret bar?
under the third
It's
baseline.
called the Third Base Lounge.
It's like a
How'd
lounge
you get
area.
into there?
Well,
It was the
it's
top of the
it's
ninth,
supposed
and
to
I think we
be
kinda
like
just walked in.
I think it's supposed to be, and they probably watch it during the game, 100%. But it's like for lower level.
If
Like
you're in that-
basically your field level,
Mhm.
on the field, first row till the 10th row, top 10, first 10 rows.
Oh, and then we stuck around because we were killing time before the Battlehawk
then
game,
we
and we saw
saw-
that guy from Lindenwood.
We saw some STL locals, kind of from the area, kind of.
Pat, can you pull up the Colorado Rockies
Yes.
roster?
Oh gosh, I
What was his name?
forgot his name already.
He was a bullpen
45.
pitcher, though.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Clifford or something.
I think they do that for every series. The last game, if you have any family,
They
and
let
you're
them
playing on
come
the
down
away
to the
team.
field.
Yeah.
And take like pictures and stuff.
What do
Maybe
you want
it's
me
after
to?
every game.
Where do you want me to look for?
Because
The
maybe
Rockies roster.
it's after every game. If like someone's like starting, like imagine if a pitcher's starting, the family's gonna come for that day.
They could do every game.
I mean, it might be more encouraged on the last game. That would make most sense.
Who you looking
What was
for?
his name, Roper?
What position are you
He
looking
was
for?
a pitcher.
Pitcher, he was like 43, or I don't know. If you said the name, start listing off
A
names.
V or a
Hold on.
Max or a.
Oh, God.
43. They got Jalen Beeks, Ty Blanche,
Was Beeks one of them?
No.
Angel Chivellini,
Well, I know it wasn't that Lindenwood guy. I don't
Ryan Flautner,
No.
Austin Gomber,
know.
No.
Jeff Hartlib.
Hartlieb.
That was him.
Hartlieb.
Hartlib.
That was him.
Yes, Jeff. Yeah, I knew it was Jeff. I knew the first name. Right.
A Highland, Illinois native and an
Yeah.
alumni of Lindenwood University.
So he grew up going to those Busch stadiums for games.
Gotcha.
I don't think he got any playing time on Sunday, though. Or at all during that whole series.
yeah,
but
but hey, he's on the team.
hey, he's
I mean,
a major leaguer.
we'll take that. That's a St. Louis athlete right there.
And Roper was looking at, we figured out they were probably local guys and they had family there. So he pulled up their roster and he figured out he went to Lindenwood. And then he was like, oh, yeah, go Jeff. He's like, go Lindenwood. And then
Some girl turned around like a family member
he's
of
like,
her.
yeah.
For sure. It was
Like we knew him. And we just looked him up like 5 minutes ago.
Hey, shout out Jeff Gottlieb. Maybe we can get him on the LouCast.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, that was funny.
Anyhow, after the Cardinals game, we marched down to the Dome. Playoff football returned to St.
was
Louis
that?
for the first time in over 20 years.
What was that bar we stopped at?
Hayden's Irish Pub,
Hayden's Irish
a
Pub.
hidden
bar?
downtown gem on 6th Street.
Yeah, right by the Dome. It was an easy walk over if we would have gone in that like first entrance.
Dude, it was pretty much exactly halfway in between Busch Stadium and the Dome.
Yeah,
it was
I
a
guess
good
so.
like halfway point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I liked it. It was
And it's a shame people don't go there much. I mean, it's in a kind of rough area. There's a lot of abandoned buildings around it, and
There's a
it's
nice hotel.
it's like the heart of downtown. No, that's
Or it's
a,
an apartment,
those are apartments. Yeah,
Oh,
people
yeah.
live in there.
like hotel style apartments up there.
But yeah, we grabbed a few Michelobes there, killed some time, watched some golf, and then we convinced producer Pat.
Yeah,
And
that was a
LV
tough convince.
But
We convinced them.
you had a good time at the Battle
Oh
game. no?
yeah, it was
we-
great memories, boys.
I got
great
yelled at.
memories.
I got this video of the opening kickoff, and to start the game, we were
We all got
sitting.
yelled at actually.
We were sitting in the upper deck, the 400s, and we were right behind one of the end zones,
Yo,
and we were banging on this
like
what was
metal screen.
this metal
of
sign, and there was so much dust and
the
dirt.
dust. Oh, it was all over
Oh,
our hands.
yeah.
And
From
we
motocross,
drew
bro.
from motocross, yep.
We drew Crocky sucks into the sand like dust.
And then we were trying to hang up. Did you guys, any of you, take home your Battlehawk
I didn't.
posters?
I did not. We
We
left
were-
it up in the
And
w-
that
let
section
'em
right
wave
in
there.
this section.
Let 'em wave it for
I
next
think
year.
I grabbed a
What if we
couple
find
of
it
them.
next year?
And then remember when we tried going to the club level? We tried sneaking in and then we
Yeah.
got stopped. I think I threw him like off the escalator when we went back up, and I was like, "Oh, fuck that."
It would be insane if like
Mark, to go way off topic, Mark Fentress says, "What is the best place to eat a fast food burger?" Real quick.
McDonald's.
McDonald's or Steak and Shake, if you count Steak and Shake.
Well, McDonald's literally invented the hamburger, so
Gotta take the OG.
you gotta take OGs. An OG knows OGs.
Okay.
Shout out Steak and Shake though.
Oh, Schrader says Culver's.
Okay, or Culver's.
Culver's
or Culver if the Culver's
All right.
counts.
Now back
Culver's-
to the Battlehawks.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
bu- yeah, the Butterburger.
All right, everyone, put on your tinfoil conspiracy hat here with
Oh,
me.
here we go. This is what he's been wanting to talk about all fucking week.
I am a Battlehawk season ticket holder. I went to every single game in the Dome except the one against San Antonio the week before. And the Battlehawks never played worse than what I witnessed last weekend. I think they threw the game.
They honestly pulled a St. Louis Rams out there. They imitated them so much. I thought I was at a Rams game. I literally thought we were watching the Rams for a second. That game was so set. There was no offensive touchdown. There
No?
wasn't. I mean, I guess there was the one that was close. Hakeem was out of bounds.
No, that
Oh,
was
he
the
was
extra
juggling
points.
it.
That was a shit call, but that was the extra point, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was extra point.
We scored one offensive touchdown. I
Yeah,
think.
that was the only time the ball was in the end zone. Yeah. I
Well,
guess did Sailors get a touchdown? Or
Maybe.
What was the final score?
22 to 15, I think.
Yeah.
So we scored a defensive touchdown, I know for a fact.
Yeah.
We missed. Hold on, we missed both
The
extra
field
points.
goals.
Yeah, we
Remember
scored
the field
two.
goals we missed?
We scored 2 touchdowns, the defensive one and the other one. Missed the extra points on those, and we missed a field goal.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7. No, I can't count. We missed
We
7
were
points.
close.
We left 7 points off the board.
Yes,
And,
we are this sad about an STL team.
Now we can say
Losing.
the Battlehawks are officially a St. Louis team with that epic playoff collapse that they performed with.
You gotta have one before you win.
An absolute choke show. Like,
Schrader did say last weekend in the first game against San Antonio was horrible.
exactly. But can we
We
talk
got
about
outcoached.
the start of the game? Hakeem dropped that 30-yard pass right to him, dropped it on the ground, and then this one is the most head-scratching play of them all. What the hell is that double reverse play? Like,
Yeah.
what was that? That looked stupid. They looked like they were playing
Didn't
pee-wee
they do
football.
a flea flicker?
That's what it was. It was the double reverse, and they flicked it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then after that, we got the ball on the next drive. They tried some trick play with 3 offensive linemen lined up on the
I
ball
saw
and
that.
put 2 linemen to the side. Who are you fooling? What are you trying to do?
It
He got
made
sacked
no
on that
sense.
play.
That was
Like,
devastating.
what are you?
It was devastating. I
They
know,
kept trying to run the
Bro.
ball into nothing.
bro. Oh my god. I know. Hey,
Getting myself all worked up again. I
Dude.
can't do that.
I know. I lived through it for 17 years.
Dude, you guys remember I was leaving the Dome screaming like, I'm never coming back here.
It's
Never
rigged.
again.
It's rigged.
The Rock had the script written week 1. And everyone thought the script had the Battlehawks going to the championship game since the finals are here.
Dude,
But
Nobody's going to that game.
That's not a
I-
part of the script because everyone would have thought that was the script. So to make the script believable, they had to cut the Battlehawks.
unfortunately, I'm cursed and will never see a football championship in my life. Unless it's Mizzou next year. Let's
we have a few comments. Schrader says maybe a hot take, but Beck should not be the head coach next year. And then Bryce also says Caleb Williams will be available for the UFL soon after the Bears run another QB.
Oh, good one, Bryce.
Too bad Logan did.
But going back, should Anthony Beck keep his job?
Who even
I don't know.
controls that?
I don't know.
The Rock just decides
Throws him to the
everything.
wayside.
There's no
Wade
owners.
Phillips, you want to come to art?
Come back to St. Louis. Wait, was he ever here, or he was an L.A. Ram coach?
He was the LA Rams coach when they moved there.
Defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Hakeem though. At the end of the game, Wade Phillips,
Wade Phillips.
said that he
Shout
should
out.
be in the NFL. That's
Shout
cool.
out.
I mean,
And
that's
he got-
something-
and he got the Carolina Panthers. He's already on the Panthers. He got invited to a workout.
Already?
Yeah, because mini camps just started.
Good for him.
Because the Rogers scandal on it.
He should have played in the NFL last year. If you guys remember, I know I've mentioned it once on the LouCast, but Hakeem Butler had a tryout for the Pittsburgh Steelers and tore his ACL. Didn't make the team, and so what does he do? He comes back to St. Louis, proves himself again. Bam, he's gonna be back in the NFL again next year.
Can someone in the chat? Can we get off this depressing Battlehawks talk? Be done. AJ McCarron was injured.
You know what?
I knew we were cooked.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say about AJ is that
He was injured.
he probably was injured. He hurt his ankle a week or two ago.
Well, he admitted it in the press conference.
he
and was
said
like
that.
saying
I know.
He was like trying to play out tough out for his boys.
That made me
I
feel like
saw
a dickhead.
A Twitter comment was like, "How does it feel, AJ, that you toughened it out just to lose the playoff game?" because you were injured, something like that. I mean, I get the sentiment, but it's not. I mean, AJ got us there, so.
Schrader says Panthers and Rams want Hakeem Butler.
Oh God, the Rams. Oh God, no.
No, he can't go with the Rams.
He
Not
cannot.
allowed.
Oh, that's not allowed.
He can go to the Panthers, but not the
It's
Rams.
in his XFL contract, UFL contract.
They also said they can't wait to see Zach Wilson in the UFL as well.
Zach Wilson.
Zach
I heard rumors
Wilson.
that he's going to start week 1 in Denver. So
Yeah, I mean, hey, Sean Payton wants a white guy. Sean Payton gets a white guy.
let's bring in. We talked about it once before the Battle Hawk game. Let's bring in Anthony Beck's son out of Iowa State. Bro, this game is a friendly.
I know, but dude,
Does Brazil
Wait,
even have anyone?
what did you say?
yes, dude.
Sorry.
Anthony Beck's son, who plays at Iowa State. If
Oh.
he doesn't get drafted, we could bring him in.
What's his first name?
Oh, it's something weird. I think it's like
Here, I got you.
Ryder
Ryder. That does
or Skyler or something unisex.
Rocco.
Oh,
Go.
Rocco.
I was right. It's cool, not unisex, but that's a cool ass name. Rocco.
Rocco.
Rocco. Get Rocco on
That's
the
my
Battle Hawks.
quarterback.
We're rocking with Rocco.
There we
Oh,
go.
I like that.
Should Mark's kind of asking, should we go into NFL? Do the Chiefs three-peat? Who knocks them off? If not,
NFL.
Well,
To be honest, Mark,
just a quick one.
I'm devastated
Ravens,
after the
hopefully.
Battlehawks. I can't even think
well,
about
not
NFL.
like I bet. Like I'm saying, like because I don't want the Chiefs, and that's realistically, hopefully not wanting the Ravens. Of course, I'm saying like realistically, they probably would be a team that could
Knocks
take them
them
down.
off. Yeah.
That'd
Okay.
be my take.
Should,
takes, hot
should we
takes.
get into City or U.S. Open first?
Bryson, K, you ready?
They are ready. I can give them a call. Y'all can talk about
Give him a ring.
your stuffs.
Roper, where's the U.S. Open going to be at this week?
U.S. Open is at Pinehurst. It's where Riggs lived during COVID.
Bryce, you can hear us?
You know Barstool Riggs?
I think so.
Okay,
SEL
let me add KU real quick.
He lived at Pinehurst.
He's from STL.
Barstool Riggs? Yeah, shout out. But he lives in like Arizona because he golfs every day for content. Bryce,
Bryce, how's it going, man?
Milwaukee
What's
Talkie.
up?
Milwaukee Talkie
Hold on, we're calling KU now.
/ U.S. Open. What's up, dude?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I think we're on.
So good.
All
Whoa.
right, we're all on.
We
Welcome
do have
to
like a
LouCast.
Oppenheimer
So
bomb
on the call
ticking.
right now, we have our golf expert Ryan Andrade from RotorWire, and then we also have our Milwaukee Talkie boy, Mr. Bryce Graham, on the LouCast. Welcome, boys.
Let's go. Let's go.
I feel honored to be on here, boys. Go.
True listener is always in the
Yeah.
YouTube chat.
I love just checking out the show. So
I'm here this time. I can
Do
actually
you know-
break down DK with an expert. Let's go.
I was gonna say, do you know Pat Roper and Ryan reminds me of that golf round with St. Louis.
Do you
Or Pat
tell everybody
Pat
how
was-
it went?
Or Pat was his driver back in the bag.
Oh God, that memory it was the best. that's KU.
I believe
just-
that match.
KU was helpless me just sitting there.
It's if you know, you know type deal.
That's
I
worth it.
think Kate Pat won that one after 5 holes. So
Well, it was 9 holes and it was very narrow. Get us on 18 on
yeah,
of open
yeah.
course. We'll go to gosh, what's the course in Fenton?
Bell Reeve.
No,
Oh, Tapaswingo?
no,
Capuschwingo.
no,
Tapawingo.
that's Sunset Hills. The one or
Basically
not
the
Fenton.
Same thing.
Or Eureka. Sorry, Aberdeen. I think we go to Aberdeen, which is link style, no trees, just high grass is out of bounds.
Yeah, when y'all come back, we'll play golf. Should be fun. I'll be
I'm
terrible again.
The
but-
DK
Yeah.
experts. We need a rematch.
All right, so let's get into this U.S. Open. Big weekend, big major. Who you guys liking from the Wisconsin boys?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first, Ryan.
Yeah, I'll let you go
All
first, then, Ryan.
All right. Yeah.
Or do you want me to go first since you probably know more?
Sure, whatever. I was just gonna say, it's not a Jack Nicklaus design course, so you don't have to say that. This
Yeah, it's
is
not
a
Jack
Donald
Nicklaus this
Ross
time.
design course. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead, bro.
Just like players that I'm gonna win.
Yeah, like players you're liking in a
Oh.
fantasy.
Who's underrated?
Who's underrated? Who's under the radar?
I mean, everyone's playing for second, so
Behind Scotty?
Scott locked up. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler is
very locked up.
his floor is like, if he didn't finish in the top 5, it'd be like, did he get arrested or like what happened?
That's what we gotta watch out for is Pinehurst East. We gotta figure out what's going on there.
He's just a free square. Like you just
Better not have
click his
expensive
name.
pants.
Yeah, the infamous 80 fans. Those are gonna go to like auction. Those are gonna get sold for like $1,000 somewhere. Sorry.
This is off the rails, but
Okay, I'll throw out a couple other names other than Scotty, who could be up there. I do think Sin DeChambeau has been playing good. I'm in on it. Ludwig Bear, I think could have a spike week. And then my keeper is Ben On.
Mm.
Write that one down. Write that one down.
Ben on.
Ben, I wonder what his DraftKings odds are. Probably like 5-1.
Yeah, probably.
DraftKings odds.
I was just pulling it up actually. He's 65-1. So he's actually tied with. He has the same odds as Patrick Cantlay and Burns to win. Not crazy. He's played good golf this year. Been on. He's had him on DK quite a few times.
All right. Well, I'm looking at Billy Horschel, Tom Hoagie this week, boys. How do you feel about those names?
Billy Ho. So fact about the course here. This is the first time ever that the U.S. Open will be on grass. And Billy Ho, he is a Bermuda grass master. He loves Florida boy. Like used to this style of grass, the style of play. So I think he's value in DFS. Sure. I could see on a very good week. He's played a lot better this year than he did last year. He really struggled last year, but he's played good this year. Who's the other guy you said?
It was Tom Hoagie.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this course is going to iron play is super important at this course. And Tom Hoagie is like top 5 in like all the iron play stats really like the last like 3 to 4 years. So I could see him I could see him a good week. So this course, to go further into the course, Pinehurst, it's his 3rd time they've held the US Open. Pinehurst, Martin Keimer is the only guy who ever shot lower than par for 72 holes. Shot 9 under when he won in 2020 and won by 8. So it's there's rough at this course. It's just basically fairway or like pretty wide and with sandy areas. There's a bunch of like plants and other stuff in there that's no good really. So you want to keep it in the short grass. The greens are super firm. They run off on pretty much every direction. So you pretty much want to aim in the middle of all the greens and Yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna battle. I think.
I saw the video on Twitter of the green where they just dropped it and it just sped
Oh yeah,
down
the
all the way
so you
to
gotta
the
be
rough.
so you gotta be pinpoint basically.
Oh, I mean, yeah, those
slopes
greens
are severe. They are very
didn't
I think
severe.
that's why.
Didn't
That's why
Keimer
Scotty just
win
knows where to
with the?
miss.
Didn't Keimer win with a Texas wedge? Isn't that when he won?
Yeah.
He used
So
the Texas
they
wedge.
actually. This is the big thing was has never been a good short game player, but he pulled out the putter pretty much every time he missed the green, and it worked out for him. So
Yeah,
this year they've grown up like they've made the surrounds of the greens a little bit higher, like the grass length is a little bit higher around greens. So they are hoping that less guys will do that, just grab a putter every time
Texas
they're
wedge.
they're around the greens.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Bryce,
So
you,
they're hoping to see more wedges and
Bryce, you said you wanted to say something.
I can't remember what I was saying. I was
Fair enough.
interrupting. I was interrupting somebody. But I mean, I don't really have anything to add other than what Ryan said. He literally writes about this thing, so he knows more than I do.
Yeah, follow him at rotorwire.com.
Hey, question for you guys: Is
Uh,
John Daly going to be in this field?
Oh God.
John Daly is not going to be in this field. John Daly has not won the U.S. Open.
U.S. Open, you actually have to
It
qualify
would-
for. That's why.
Yeah, U.S. Open is weird. It's like the least rewarding of the majors to their champions. The champion is only exempt for 10 years. The Masters is a lifetime exemption. The PGA is pretty damn close to a lifetime exemption, and then the Open is until you're 60. So
The more you know.
Do you think Taylor's going to be able to walk all 72 holes?
yeah, this is a.
I was watching. I had to interrupt. I was just going to say when I got home from work today, I had on the live from the first cat feed or whatever.
Mhm.
They're showing Tiger doing putts, and he was already limping around on Wednesday. He's already limping around on the green.
Yeah.
Who's limping
Yeah.
around?
So
Tiger,
Oh no,
yeah.
that's my guy.
as always,
It's
when he
probably tough.
when he
for him.
bends down to grab that ball.
Oh.
So the thing is like most traditional U.S. Open setups that have narrow fairways, very thick rough. That is Tiger's never going to be able to compete at any of those again. But this is quick style of U.S. Open setup that he could compete on because it's all short grass really, and Pinehurst is relatively flat and it's going to be really hot. So his body should be able to hold up typically. I know he's been on party since a week ago, maybe even a week ago, and he just keeps playing prep rounds every day, which I don't really understand, considering that he's gonna have to go through the grind of playing 18 holes in a competitive thing. So I don't know why he's out a week ahead of time just grinding his ass off to for nothing really. He needs to
Hey,
take
dude,
more time
he's a
off.
Get
champion.
into shape, dude. He knows the championship form. He knows what it takes.
Oh, I understand that, but it's just your body is
It's
I
not
mean,
strategic.
if he's not up to it physically, it's not going to matter how much preparation he puts in.
Tactically,
I
it's
think
not-
it's for him
should-
more about rest.
yeah,
He should
do
He
every
he
other
should
day.
get there. If he gets there a week ahead of time, play a couple practice rounds and then take 2 days off, and then play a couple practice rounds and then take another day off, right before the tournament.
He's
It's
grinding
just-
too hard.
I think he does, and I get why he feels that way because he doesn't make competitive starts, and he feels like he's behind the 8 ball to all these other guys that are playing great, and so he has to try to get all the work in he can. But
Is he
sometimes I
doing
think
the
it's
same
just too
thing?
much.
Is he doing the same thing he did for the Masters and just not having sex?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, that
Yeah, I haven't
was that
I haven't heard
true?
any
Was that
thing
story
about
true?
that.
Was that rumor?
I have no idea. I don't
Who
know
knows
if
if all the
this is true.
stories
'Cause I
that get
never
made
found
up.
out if that story was true or like confirmed false. I
Well,
never knew.
all of a sudden, Rory McIlroy is now back together with his wife.
Yeah.
So
What does that
that's a
mean
thing.
for Rory? Yeah, what does that mean for Rory to speak? Love is
Schrader,
in the
Schrader
air.
did say Tiger shocks and makes the cut.
He could. I mean,
Tiger
Well,
to make the cut.
Yeah. Tiger shocks and makes the cut.
So that's what he's predicting is that he makes the cut.
Yeah.
he could.
that's such a Schrader comment.
I
Thank you, Schrader.
I would not bet on him to make the cut just because I think that like
It'd be
short
fun if he
game
did.
is going to be. Oh yeah, I don't deny that at all. I
No,
just think it's
I
short
totally
game is.
disagree. It would not be fun to see Tiger make the cut. Because then
Yeah.
on Saturday and Sunday, because on Saturday and Sunday, when he's 16 shots back of the lead, we still have to see every single shot of his.
Oh, that is
That's
true.
totally
I do
irrelevant.
remember that.
That's
I do
fair.
remember that, and that was very when he was like +8. It's like, our DJ guys were
And
actually
you're just
fighting to make
you're
the.
just watching this guy
Whoa.
crumble.
I feel like every time he like makes the cut in a major or something, it's like that's like everything he has, and then he gets to the weekend and he's just limping down and he's like shooting 8 over par. Like
It's the
it's
Tiger
just he's got 2
experience.
good rounds in him.
Hey, that's Tiger
Yeah,
experience
I
right
mean-
there at the at the majors. But hey,
Yeah,
it's fun.
Should we do a
I mean,
quick lineup thing that you guys wanted to do last week?
Nick hasn't made a lineup yet. I don't see him in the content.
I'm taking in all the information right now, and I'll make my lineup.
Oh.
Oh.
He doesn't want to announce it. He doesn't want to announce it on air.
all right, I'll give you a couple other guys that I've noticed so far. I was putting together lineups. By the way, Roper, you said we were gonna have like a lot of people in this group. We only have 10 in there right now.
Fell apart.
So
It all fell.
did not come through on
didn't
that
wanna-
one.
I didn't want to
But-
post it to the TMA page because it's a little bit.
We've had some
rowdy.
sharks coming in on us.
Yeah,
I also fell short because I was like, I'm going to a bachelor party this weekend for one of my good friends' cousin actually, and I posted in like the bachelor group chat. It's like crickets.
Crickets?
Nobody responded. No.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I guess we won't be watching golf this weekend.
They're not golf guys.
Well,
That's okay.
Tried. I respect it.
well, you gotta try.
Jacob
Anyways,
joined, so
Well,
I was gonna say just a couple other guys.
who are we missing from
The-
the
if we're just-
last major? Because we had how many we have last major? We had 15.
Yeah,
Not sure.
14 and 15, something like that.
Yeah.
But who are your couple
I
guys?
think. Yeah, well, I was just gonna say, so the like 9 through 7 range is like very bleak. I feel like there's a couple good options there, but it's usually a lot deeper. I feel like for majors, the 6K range is just littered with like really solid options. Alex Noren 900, Russell Henley 6,900. You got Keegan Bradley 6,800, Siwoo Kim 6,800.
Isn't
You
got,
Sanjay down there?
Billy Horschel 6,600. Sanjay is 7,100,
Okay.
who I think is a really good choice. Sepp Straka, the most ridiculous number that is
65?
here. 6,500 for Sepp Straka. He's finished
great.
top 5, I think, in like 3 of his last 5 tournaments. I think he's top 15 in like
Everyone.
7 of his last 11 or something like that. Like he's up there every single week, and he is 6,500. I have no clue how he is 6,500. Aaron Rye, super good course
Oh,
fit,
I know.
6,400.
I wanted to
Christian
tell-
Bezadenhout,
tell-
6,200.
I got a question for Nick. Nick, do you think it's legal to wear 2 gloves?
I don't think Michael
Because
Jackson.
Aaron
Aaron
Rye
Rye,
wears
yeah.
two gloves.
What's up?
I don't think Michael Jackson would approve.
The glove does fit, dude. It's 2 gloves. Aaron Rye, Englishman.
If the
So-
glove fits, he
so
must have quit.
it's a pretty deep
Thinks he's
field.
a baseball player.
So it's a pretty deep field.
Well, I mean, It's a major. It should be deep.
Yeah.
Actually, what's crazy though is that the 5,000 range is trash. Like, it's just full of guys that really shouldn't be major. You know what nobody's talking about is the fact that Joaquin Neiman is not in this field.
Oh, I know.
Like,
Who do
he
you
is
lose to?
he is top 10.
Who's the guy that beat him?
Burmeister was in his qualifying group in Florida. He got beat by he finished one out of qualifying.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's just like insane when you think about it because like Neiman, he got special exemption to the Masters and the PGA because he won the Australian Open in December, and he finished good very highly at the Dubai Desert Classic in January. But like he's top 10, I think he's top 10 or 11 on Data Golf, and he's not in a major field. That is insane. I don't think enough people are like talking about the fact that he's like not here this week.
Yeah, that does kind of suck. That's the live guy that I always root for. I feel like. I mean, hey, live guys.
Pereira also fell off.
Is it DeChambeau? Is he gonna be the top live guy you guys are looking for, or yeah, other
John
one?
Rahm still hurt?
John Rahm is injured. Yes, I don't know why he did
John
that.
Rahm is out.
I don't
That
know
is it was
why
fortunate.
did he show up for like all that media shit just to like withdraw? That was so wild.
It's gonna be a fun
think
major,
he-
boys.
Did he like
I
imagine
think
he was
he
gonna play?
tried to give it a go.
Okay.
He was thinking he wouldn't be able to, and then I guess he talked to enough people and was like, "Yeah, this probably wasn't the right move." But Liv has another tournament next week. Who knows? He might be there. You know, screw the majors at this point. Just give me the money.
All right, guys. One last question for you. If it's not Scotty that's winning, who is the next best option?
Snake Fade and Scotty?
You guys.
Ludwig.
Ludwig?
Ludwig.
Wow.
Yeah.
KU, your pick if it's not Scotty?
If it's not Scotty, I think it's Morikawa, just because he's
The
like
one that's been competing
been
with him?
so
playing hot.
close, like last like 3 months. So he was in the final group of the first two majors on Sunday. Finished second to Scotty last week. His iron play is so good. His short game has like taken a huge leap in recent weeks. Like that, he would be my next pick. Like if I think Scotty is going to win, like gun in my head, Scotty's going to win. But I think the guy that's going to challenge him is going to be Morikawa.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good.
All
Good advice,
right. Well,
boys. Good advice.
well, thank you for you guys' insight. We really appreciate it, and you guys are always welcome back on the LouCast anytime, anywhere, boys.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Sounds good, guys.
Thanks for
See you
having me.
later.
All right, see you guys. All right. That was U.S. Open.
That was Milwaukee Talkie
With-
golf talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
DK.
I forgot to ask Ryan though before he left. He was at some golf tournament, or he was
It
watching
was
something
the
last week.
WM or something. I don't know.
Corn-
It's 3M in
Is
Wisconsin.
that Corn Ferry Tour?
No, it's like the guys that didn't qualify for last week's tournament for like there was the Memorial is kind of like a qualifying field, and all the guys that didn't make that played there, kind of.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't Corn Ferry.
You want to get in a little soccer talk?
Little STLS
Oh
City, baby.
God!
He had an incident last week
I
at City
almost
Park. He
fought
almost had to
someone.
throw hands with
And
someone in
John
the supporter
Gwynn.
section.
That
when you-
supporter
when you
section's
told
a
me this-
fucking madhouse.
Dude, when you told me that story last week, you made it sound like you and John almost got into a fight with each other.
no,
That's
God,
what
no.
that's what I thought at first, but then you told me the story, and I realized.
Well,
it
let's hear this
wasn't.
story.
Okay, so me and John show up. Well, we were with Schrader, right? Schrader's in the live chat. He can explain too. Schrader went to go visit his friend who was outside the stadium and had to bring him in. It was the first time, so he had to go to a different gate and meet his friend. Me and John walked in together, stood in the supporter section. We found 4 open spots. So
Right.
we
First come,
stood
first serve.
there. Right. Yeah, we stood. Me and John stood there, and there was 2 open spots. Then I looked behind us on the seats. There was an Orlando City like scarf, And then this two guys in front of us, like guys that were kind of like our age, came up to us and started standing there with us and was like, "Oh no, bro, we've been here since 6. We've had we've had our eyes on these. These are ours. It's for our family, and it's for my family." And I'm like, "Okay, well, we're here, and it's like
We're here and they're not.
There's open seats up there." He was trying to tell me. He goes, "Well, there's open spots up there for your 4," and I'm like, "Well, tell that to your family. There's open spots up there when they show up."
Exactly.
So that's why I said to them. But the guy was like about to fight us, like legit, like looked like fight or flight mode and was ready to fight. And me and John, like we looked at each other and we're like, "Okay, we're just," because we saw 2 open spots in the row behind us. And Schrader showed up, and the guy like said, "Nope, you're not allowed to come in here. Don't come in." Like pushed Schrader away. Basically, he didn't push him away.
Push
but,
him
like,
away?
Well, he didn't like push him away, but he's like, "Get away!" Like
He put his hands on him?
no, but like just like definitely like motion towards it, like get the fuck out.
Dude, first of all, there's no seats in the supporting section.
Yeah,
The seats are roped
looking
up.
back, 2020, me and John looked at it and we were like, we should have gotten an usher and been petty enough
Right.
and like told the usher like, "Hey," because Schrader and his buddies showed up before the family did, right? Like they would have been in there, and usher had been there on the scene. Like they would have seen like, okay, we got those 4, or else I could have gone down by the dude's girlfriend. It was also a case of it was the girlfriend's family, and the guy, like the girlfriend was definitely yelling at me and John and like saying, "Get the fuck out." And we were like just standing there. We're like, "These are good spots." We say like, it was
Dude,
whatever.
if I was there,
but-
I would have been livid.
We had everyone around us was like taking our side too, to the point where a guy that was standing next to us in the row behind them actually got kicked out before us, and he was angrier than me and John were. Like
Got
the
kicked
guy,
out?
he almost kind of did. He had to
He
leave for
kinda
a sec.
did.
He had to go talk with the ushers.
I put him in the
'cause-
penalty box for 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, basically, because he did come back. But yeah, during halftime, the guy was like just leaning into him, like yelling at him, like
Good.
and, like yeah, give him an
Yeah,
earful.
you don't save
First of all,
seats
you know what
there.
they need, and I think this would solve the problem for good. There needs to be a sign in the supporting section that says "First come, first serve." Like,
well,
get your ass in there and get your
is
spot.
signs. There is signs that says like scoot in together, like no saving spots.
dude,
like,
it's ridiculous. You can definitely fit more people in those rows than the number of seats that there are because
But
you're standing.
Even me and Eli were like, we were high after the match, and we were like figuring it out. We're like, yeah, they gotta have ushers like down there in the seats, like in the like I don't know, like the.
That could be your new position. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
like-
gonna be an usher there now, right?
But I'll be like on the stairs, just watching, to make sure people aren't like just saving a big row and like holding their ground to save like
it's
5
ridiculous.
seats.
It's first come, first serve.
Well, and it's also ridiculous where the entire band and like the main supporters like get the entire like middle.
Yeah, I've always found that annoying.
Oh, I know.
Do they? I guess they get to pay
I don't
extra.
know. I need
drunk
to
people?
like join.
No,
them.
it's like the Ludigans.
The Wooligans, like the people that like definitely wave the flags and all that. They get their saved like section of the supporter section.
So you might have
And
to
it's like
like
fr-
pay into that.
You
maybe.
definally do not pay
Oh.
anything into that.
Yeah, for sure. To be
Well,
a member, I
no,
think you have to.
do not, dude. All you gotta do is just
Show up.
show up and say you're a part
I
of
have to
it.
look that up for next episode. What it
How
takes
do
to
we-
be a Ludigan.
The LouCast joins the Wooligans.
We are the dude. We tried making our own thing last year. Remember? What did
We're
we
the
say?
supporter groups.
No. We named ourselves the what's Olive Street
Olive
Boys?
Street
We're the
Boys.
Olive Street Boys.
We're the Olive Street Boys. That's what we are.
That's a good name.
We're the rivals of the Luligans because we are the ones who actually get rowdy. And we're
Right,
about it.
right. We actually say the F
That
word.
one guy who was there saving seats, he's lucky the Olive Street Boys weren't there because we would have said something to him. Olive Street Boys would have showed him what's up.
Yeah.
We'll say ass. We'll say
So
fuck.
City fans, do not save seats because it's not going to work.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Like, do you think saving seats is appropriate? What about saving parking
Let's just-
spots? Like,
Let's change the Wooligans. Let's go. Let's infiltrate them. We gotta change
No.
the chance, dude. I
No,
am
you
so
know what
sick
we
of the
should
chance.
do is buy supporter section tickets and just sit right in the middle and say first come first
For
serve.
We're,
What
we're
are you
just
gonna
here
do?
first. We're just here
you're
first.
first.
We've been here since open.
Or we should try to save like an entire like 3 rows and be like,
Oh
all
my-
of Street Boys
Eye-
only.
eyes on these. Eyes on these.
So you're gonna have to sit 3 rows over.
Yeah,
that
we
way.
should
These are
always spread
all
out.
our rows.
We should get our
We'll
own
each
row.
stand in one row up, and we'll just try to block the whole row.
That's it.
We'll just go like this the whole time.
This is my we should like act like we're on something. Be like, these are my imaginary friends. Like, you gotta get away.
And just like talk to yourself the
Yeah.
whole time, like we're talking to imaginary people. People would be freaked out at that.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
So, but we
Tell
ended up
him,
drawing.
what about the
match.
game? Yeah, it was a boring game, wasn't it?
Oh, it was 0-0. So that is like they kind of like dampened the whole mood. I feel like we weren't gonna win that for that whole thing. Like I'm having a civil war with my fellow brethren. This is
yeah,
not
that
good.
is a
That was
bad
not good
tone
for the
setter.
vibes.
Yeah.
Because everyone was around us and like on our side too. Like one guy even offered to buy me a beer, but I was like, nah. If that guy would have offered to buy me a beer, me and John even said that. We're like, that guy would have. Both guys that were trying to help their girlfriends, they would have each like been like, hey, I'll buy you a beer.
You sit up there and you'd be like, shake hands, be like,
but, all right,
thank you.
that's fair.
Like gentlemen.
I would have held down that seat for him and like made sure.
You know what? I will protect this seat
A-
for your girlfriend.
Yeah, a beer in the stadium, paying for that and tipping the
beer goes a long way.
Goes a long way. All right. Now we have a guest joining us tonight. It is the ladies of the LouCast.
We have a reoccurring guest.
I'm
Elena,
back.
how's it
Thanks
going?
for having
Yes,
me.
OG guest.
Wow.
OG the first.
It's been a minute.
The first ever guest?
I think I was
Yeah, it
Yeah.
had to be.
first 5
Yeah.
She was
episodes
an OG right at home, like first episode.
back in the day when we were back in my parents' house.
Yeah,
right?
and then another basement,
When I was just
Oakville
there.
basement. Yeah, closer.
Sorry.
But- There we go.
We've upgraded the mics.
Yeah, it's like very sensitive.
Big time audio upgrade.
we're
Good.
back.
That means we're
back.
going places. I
Yeah,
like
we had
it.
to wait for round 2 upgrades. Season 2.
How
All
are
right.
we doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Where's Teddy at? Is he upstairs still?
He's upstairs with my mom, my nanny, my house sitter.
She watches him
She
during the
watches
day.
him. Yeah, you know she's actually watching him while I'm in Europe for the Euros.
Oh, we got
What?
soccer tournament. She's
Yeah.
going. Is that
That's
a group
awesome.
stage match or which
You
match is it?
know, we thought about it. So we put in for tickets, and then you're randomly chosen. So one of them was a group stage match that ended up being France
What?
and Poland, maybe some
Poland
random team.
Lewandowski? Wow.
And then we ended up selling those, and then we kept the round of 16 game. So
Oh
that
my
one's on
God.
the 30th.
That's a guaranteed good
Wow.
matchup.
You think? That's what I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. Round of 16, that's
They're going for
quarterfinals.
450 euros at this point. I think. It
Do you
was
know
like
what cities
150.
those matches are in?
So we'll be in Cologne.
Oh,
Germany.
Yeah, FC Cologne. Okay,
yeah, that's
their
it.
stadium.
That's exactly where we'll be. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
okay.
it well.
I
yeah?
know FC Cologne. Their logo is like a goat. Get like a scarf
Oh.
for me if you could.
Yeah, well, it's funny because they
Please,
say if
I-
you're wearing an unauthentic jersey,
Yeah.
that you'll get kicked out of Germany and
Mhm.
just put in jail or something.
Don't do
crazy.
that. Don't do that. I've been to
So,
Germany.
I don't want to buy
Is
a
this your
scarf
first time
and
in
then it
Germany,
being
or
false.
you've been to Germany? Because you've been to.
I've
Europe
never
before.
been to Germany. No.
Oh, you haven't been to Germany?
Have
of
you
Europe.
been?
I have actually.
Wow.
I've been to
That's a
Kaiserslautern.
whole separate conversation.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that goes into deep Helena territory. We won't go into that.
Well, we're only going to
But
Cologne.
okay.
It's not going to be the whole Germany experience.
I've been to Frankfurt, Mainz, and Kaiserslautern.
I didn't know that.
That's right off the Rhine one I was right by Luxembourg.
Yes.
Very small country.
We're going.
You're
We
going to
decided
Luxembourg?
to stop by. It's like a stop by. It's like
Yeah.
a drive by.
Dude, it's
like
literally
it's like a train
it's,
by.
it's
actually.
literally just like a town
It's
with a
one
castle.
of the wealthiest countries.
Yeah,
it's
it
the
is.
sixth wealthiest
This country.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's super like it's the
Send
size
me
of
the
St. Louis.
Rex. I would love that.
For real. Absolutely. The best
Yeah, no,
euros
it's
are over
right
there.
by
The
Cologne.
best euro I've ever had was in Germany.
In Germany.
And then also, if you kind of don't eat the dick-shaped brats, that's horse meat.
Okay.
I did that. They fed that to me on Christmas
Stay
as
away
a
from
joke.
the deck. Got it.
Don't do that. Yeah. The restrooms cost money because they're actually clean. The public restrooms. Like,
What?
so if you go to a mall,
Yeah, you
you
have
have to pay
like,
money. That's
They
You do.
charge you to use the bathroom.
yeah. Do it when they
Always,
keep it
everywhere.
clean. That's
I did know that.
That is the most European thing I've ever heard.
I
in my
remember
entire
the
life.
restaurant-
Sick.
It's disrespectful if you don't pay to use them. Think
Yeah.
about it. We
I'm-
should charge.
exactly.
Americans, especially here in rural Missouri, we piss wherever the hell we want. You're outside, you go pee. Wherever.
Oh no,
Especially as a
we're
man, too.
uncivilized.
It's a disgrace if you ask me. But
Oh jeez. Well, I will say the bathrooms are very clean there. It's
There's
the
reason.
restaurants don't expect ice. They don't believe in ice in
Lukewarm.
Germany.
I'll take
Yeah.
it lukewarm. Thanks.
They do not do ice. If you well, it's not that time of year. I was in like winter. Gutenwein. It's like hot wine.
How do you spell that?
Gutenwein. Gu with the like double O's.
Uh-huh.
Tenburg.
Gutenwein.
Or no, not Gutenberg. Gutenwein. Wein. I've been taking German lately, Duolingo. But Germany's a
Duolingo.
great country. I'm
Shameless
excited
plug.
for you.
Duolingo.
Send some pics. Send some pics.
I
Like
will. I'll send
postcards.
it at FC Cologne. How
yeah.
about
Yes.
that?
Amen.
I love that.
We
Ladies of the Lou, and then Bryce says hi.
Hey, Bryce. How are you, bud?
All right, let's get into a few hypothetical girl on sports questions.
Ooh.
Roper's got his baseball jersey on. So Pat
Ooh.
had a baseball question, right, about pitchers?
Okay.
How often do pitchers pitch, Helena?
Every 5 to 6 games.
You are correct, but I think Pat told you that earlier,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, I think you did. The only reason I knew was from the Pittsburgh pitcher last night at the game.
Oh, Livy Dunn's boyfriend.
Exactly. That's the first response he gets for everything.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's the only
St.
reason I would know it.
St.
right?
Louis fans caught a lot of slack today, or what I like hate.
People
They-
don't
it comes to
understand.
slack.
People don't
They don't
understand good
understand.
sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's a question I have for you. Should you root for opposing players'
Well, no,
pitcher?
let's say it like this. Let's say Livy Dunn's boyfriend is pitching, and he's in
Full
the seventh
context.
inning.
Full
He's giving up
context.
no runs. He's throwing absolute shed, 100 miles an hour gas. But he gets pulled out of the game. Do you give him a standing no?
And you're not winning or losing, you're tied at the end of the game.
Does he get a standing no?
That him in particular, yes. Not
Correct.
everyone should.
Livy Dunn's boyfriend.
Yes.
Shut up,
Just
Livy.
because like you're standing to Livy Dunn and
We're-
him as well.
We're
It's-
doing it.
They're yes. they're
Take
unit.
notes, MLB.
He's
Seriously.
very popular right now. But come on, if someone is in the news for bad publicity and everyone gives them a standing no.
Is
you
the
know.
mustache back?
It's the character of who they are.
Is the mustache back by Paul Skeens? Is the mustache back?
Yeah, it was on last night.
Yeah,
It was,
it's
It was back.
on.
It was
It's
back.
back. Yeah, hell yeah.
Everyone was talking about it, really. At least the ladies. Those were the only conversations I was part of, I suppose. but it was
talked.
talked about. I talked about Stash.
Yeah, even Livy tweeted about it. Yeah,
Did she?
yeah,
I
she
missed that tweet.
because some kid at a Pirates game got interviewed and he was like, she asked the kid like, "What's your favorite things about Paul Skeens?" And he's like,
Stash.
I like watching him play baseball. I like Livy Dunn and his stash." And then Livy like retweeted and was like,
Me
"I like his
too, me too.
stash
Aw,
too."
she's
Yeah.
cute. That's cute.
So
All right, another baseball question for you, Elena.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you have a
Text.
rookie, a shortstop.
why wouldn't you text me? What the fuck?
Wait, did we see
What
that
is
catch
this?
last night?
What are you texting me?
I'm keeping the conversation going. Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
All right, let's say
Okay.
you're an MLB manager and you have a rookie shortstop who's on an 18-game hitting streak. Do you start him for the 19th game, or what would you do?
Yeah, I'd start him.
No, he needs rest.
I would
That's-
start
He
him.
needs
Dude,
rest.
I give credit
I'll-
where credit is
I'll-
due.
I'll-
You
Long
are
season.
starting. No, you're starting.
Ollie
Why is
disagrees with you.
baseball? Why is baseball like they need to sleep? They need to be coddled.
He
like,
is the
Get
youngest.
out there! You're making me money.
Elena,
let's go.
by the way,
like, let's go. I'm
I,
putting my.
I will also let you know he is the youngest player on the team.
We're
Is
talking
it-
about Mason
But-
Wynn, Cardinals
Yeah,
shortstop.
the youngest
him?
player
Yeah.
too. Yeah, yeah,
How
exactly.
old? Like what age?
Like younger than me.
Younger than us,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
so they can
22.
wake up and do it again.
I
Like,
know, I
they're
know
youth,
exactly.
though.
you,
He's not a 40-year-old
Wayne-
pitcher that's like no.
It's
Like,
on the
he
record.
Can get out there.
Elena is
I agree.
Ollie out.
Why would you
Ain't-
sit
Elena's Ollie out.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
we-
wants to
we
be
agree.
out there. I'm sure. Does he want to sit?
I don't think so. No. I have a question. It's golf related.
22 years
Yeah.
old, Mason Wynn. Wow.
22.
Got his whole life ahead of him.
I have a golf question, and
Unless he
it's
was like out drinking, then it's like, no, you're on the bench, brother. You messed up. I know you're not going to play well today.
No
Like,
hungover players are getting
I
playing
saw
time?
you at Wheelhouse. We saw the snaps. You're not playing. Like,
no, that's where Jordan
you're sitting
Kyrou pulls
today.
up.
Yeah. All of them should have probably been benched. I mean, if they can get out there and play hockey, I would think a shortstop should just catch every
amen.
so
Mhm.
often ball. Like, they're not getting hit at them.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'd probably be more worried for an outfielder or something just because the amount they run.
He
I'd
might
give him
miss the
credit.
ball, too, and get bonked in the head.
Yeah, I'd give
He
him
missed
credit.
it.
Yeah, that's true. Rest day. Well, he did get.
No, you are an
he got-
athlete. You are getting paid to play these games.
He did get subbed
They
on
make a
and
lot
like
of money. I'm
he
sick
get-
of that.
he got subbed on to hit in like the 8th or something, so he played a little bit.
All right, another question here. We'll switch it up to women's sports.
Mm.
What do you think about Caitlin Clark not being named to Team USA for the Olympics?
That's wild. That's wild.
It is. I mean, no one's
That's
even going to watch
upsetting.
now. Is anyone even going to care about women's Olympic basketball? No.
It's a slap in the face.
Okay, here's a question: What would you tell the like 12th woman, the final roster spot that gets picked over Caitlin Clark? What do you tell her? Do you tell her, "Oh, sorry, we chose a girl with ratings," or like, do you just like be like,
I think it's that woman's American duty to take yourself off the team to allow Caitlin Clark to play?
But they also work hard to be there. So it's
Nah,
a
but
pity thing after. Like, Caitlin's not going to be like, oh, now I'll come play for you and I have all this pride to come play. She's bitter now.
yeah.
I
What
get
if
it.
she denies them? What if someone gets hurt
I
and she
would
tells
deny
them,
you.
"No,
It's
sorry,
a pity
I'm busy."
ask.
I
right.
I shouldn't have underestimated the amount of drama that the WNBA brings.
Well,
Pretty drama.
The
Dramatic,
how
yeah.
everyone is just in uproar about
Yeah,
it. I
I
mean,
know.
her following. Honestly, she's more famous now. So
Everyone's aunt and uncle wants to
everyone's
chime
more
in.
famous now.
bad publicity is good,
Good publicity,
So
fact. That is
Exactly.
I think maybe it was meant to be. Bigger things are coming to her.
All right, I have a golf
Meant
question.
to happen in some form or fashion.
Debate topic. Do you think Tiger wins another major?
No, I think Tiger. He's the one that needs to be benched.
Tiger's
Tiger's
benched.
Poor Tiger.
Yeah, he does
He's
struggle up
had
there.
it. Tiger needs to be supporting his son at this point in
Charlie.
that golf career that should happen.
Should
Yeah,
he be like
Charlie.
You know?
should he
He's the
be like
next.
this next caddy?
He
Charlie's
needs
caddy.
something else. Yeah, he needs to be sports. Well, he'll never be a sportscaster in golf.
Right, because he
Just
just
because of
wouldn't
his
be itching to
attitude.
get out there. He's
Attitude.
addicted.
Or do something else. Like
Ye-
he's done.
I will
I
say
just think the towel needs to be thrown in.
there was a supposed story that before the Masters, he gave up sex.
Oh,
That was his strategy to be better.
Did it work?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, I don't even.
who's
did
to
he make
confirm?
the cut? I don't know. It was like a rumor. No one. I never heard if it was true or not.
Was this when he was still with Lindsey Vonn?
No, this was like this year's past Masters.
Oh.
This was a story.
I will say the bad publicity for Tiger Woods has never been good publicity. It's been awful. His poor life. Every time he's in the news,
Yeah.
it's awful.
Oh, he
It's
just
car
crashed his
crashes,
car.
The
and the wife
Perkins.
and the hitting of the club of the wife, the whole ordeal.
Can't go to Perkins anymore without
He-
seeing Hostess.
What happens
I
when you
mean,
live in
he
Florida?
was in the heyday, right? He's still very well known, but I think he should go out with a bang and kind of just quit. He should just throw it.
Bring back Lindsey Vonn.
But his idea of a bang is probably like crashing another car, like on the golf
I
course.
know.
Last scene of Happy Gilmore, he hits the tower.
You can't say his life is luxurious with all that he's been through, but
I got a.
I don't know. He's got to end it in some way, right?
I got a.
A retirement tour, a retirement
golfers
tournament.
kinda
Well,
just keep
there's
playing
a senior
until
tour.
they're-
It's
There is
like,
a senior
Oh,
tour.
the Eras tour for Tiger Woods. Like, couldn't we?
Well, he's trying
bet.
for his majors.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
If
People
you-
would pay. People would pay to just watch him play a round of golf.
Right.
Like, this is the end of Tiger. He's retiring.
The farewell tour.
The farewell tour.
Like
I
that.
love it. It's like waste management, but like where you can scream at him. Oh, that'd be so great.
I got a college
love it.
football question. It was, Do you think it's more impressive to win the old way of the BCS title or the new playoffs? Is that like Mickey Mouse playoffs, or was it more impressive back then?
Repeat that again. Mickey Mouse
So,
playoffs. I don't
well,
think
Is this year's team gonna have an asterisk next to their name?
Because like they're not in the like ultimate Super Bowl that it was.
I don't understand.
Okay, okay. In the past,
Explain to me the
in the
backstory.
past, okay, in the past
Catch me up.
they used to just take the top 2 rated teams and play against each other in a championship for
No matter
like
what?
the BCS Bowl. Yes, there was no playoffs whatsoever. If you wanted one, it was just at the end of the season.
1 versus 2.
They
Was
took
this
the records.
controversy last year?
Mhm.
No, this
Well,
is college
so-
football. College football.
So
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
like back in like 2010 or whatever. Then they did a 4-team playoff. People started calling that a Mickey Mouse because like the 5th team always got snubbed, like
Oh,
they
I
weren't
see.
making it. So now they've expanded it to 12 teams.
12.
So they have a 12-team playoff
Went to
this year.
8.
So
Done 8
basically, like a G5 school like Toledo can make it, or
James Madison.
James Madison, like a team you probably never heard of. What's the one in
I
like
could-
Louisiana?
I could see
That
this
was
on
really good last year. The Blue Wave, or
like
Green
an
Wave.
Alabama school
Oh,
versus.
Tulane.
Toledo.
Tulane.
I think for athletes that don't get their name out there as much, they love this idea, right? For
12-team
people
playoff.
of Alabama, this is a waste of our time. It's just
The Blue Bloods don't like the
I
new
say-
college football playoff.
I
format.
like the idea and thought behind it. It also could bring a ton of money because there's more
Yes,
games to bring
there-
money.
That
There's
is
more
true.
parents' money to be
Yep.
involved. There's more fans.
The world revolves around money.
An underdog can come through on
Right.
that, like
Plus,
a smaller school.
There's
I'm sick of seeing the same 14.
Exactly.
Yes, amen,
That's
Elena.
the issue.
Amen.
Like,
America.
If Alabama wins again, or if they get
She's right again, folks.
sliding in there,
Well, they
it's
also
boring.
they
It's
get home-
boring.
they get home playoff games too. So like if Alabama's the number 1 seed, they get a home playoff
They
game.
just pay to get over.
No.
It doesn't even matter if they're home or what.
Yeah, they'll just pay their
They'll
way.
just pay their way to it. They're like, everyone's gonna go. It's
Pat's
Alabama.
clapping his
Roll
hands.
Tide. Pat will sleep through the championship.
Yeah, I like the idea. I'm a supporter of this.
How many times did you watch a championship more than Pat? Because Pat was sleeping. I feel like every
Never.
year this man was asleep.
No, no.
Did you go to Mizzou, Atlanta, or did you went to Kentucky?
Mizzou,
Mizzou.
MIC baby.
Your other sister went to Kentucky then, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's correct.
How often do you go to games at football or basketball?
Well, basketball, never.
Fair enough. They did suck.
There's no thing here. Basketball. Unless it's SLU, high school.
Well, at Mizzou, like, did you go to football?
Oh, basketball games at Mizzou.
Or
Oh,
did you go
no, still no.
Yeah. They did suck.
They
They
were
did
very
suck.
irrelevant.
Maybe once in
Yeah.
the 4-year span, twice if I was getting a free ticket.
What was
right?
what football games? You go
Yeah, we went to a bunch. I
Wait.
would say probably 4 out of a season, which is a lot for me.
Fair
You know
enough.
what I went to a bunch?
Hmm.
Volleyball.
Women's or men's?
Women's.
Really?
Were they
Okay.
good?
They were incredible. We had a girl
SEC?
from Hawaii, and then I think Lutheran South, and they would crush the ball. It was
Was it,
so
like,
fascinating and quick to
Kaylee
watch.
Bracken.
No, similar. No.
Dude, what was the volleyball girl from Mo State who was on
Oh,
the
Lily
Olympic
Johnson.
team? Lily
We-
Johnson.
Women's volleyball, Atlanta.
It's
I will totally
fascinating.
agree with you. That was like
I
where
woke up
our
on
friendship
Sundays to
started
watch
with
it.
Bryce Graham, Austin Trader. We all like that was the first like events we went
Going
to.
to women's
Sunday-
We
volleyball.
went to
Sunday
women's
mornings.
volleyball games. And that
With
was
the
where our
boys.
friendship formed.
Yeah, I've had
Lily
friends
Johnson,
before.
I would scream load the cannon,
Yeah.
and I dress up
Load
in
the
like a dress.
cannon!
I was the only one.
What would we do when
Like,
she spiked the ball? We'd go like,
The
"Oh."
Indiana State Sycamore women's basketball team was afraid of us. We like because they're the trees or
You
the
guys are guys with
sycamores,
your shirts
and
off,
like me and
painted.
yes, and me and Bryce like came up with a chant. It was like, "Ayo, the trees must go. Ayo,
the trees
and
must go.
We're like in the stadium. It's only us.
I think we chanted
That's
that on
chanting.
the way
Roll
to
the
the
Yeah,
tape.
stadium.
when we were we're on the way marching to the stadium for
In
a
line.
women's basketball or volleyball
Wait,
game.
volleyball or basketball?
Volleyball,
Women's
volleyball.
volleyball.
I was about
Yeah,
to
sorry,
say.
I messed up there.
Missouri Valley women's volleyball. basketball.
That's hilarious.
Well, we did have 2 USA women.
they're great. To
Emily
watch.
Butters was great.
And they were free. I mean, they were great.
Oh, I got a good college question for Atlanta. How many Missouri universities are in the Missouri Valley
Oh,
Conference?
man. Missouri Valley Conference?
How many schools in Missouri are in the Missouri Valley Conference as of this year?
I'm gonna guess 1.
Close.
You were almost
You're
there.
close. It's
It
0.
used to be.
Oh, 0.
It's a trick question.
It's 0. It's
I
a trick
see.
question.
Missouri State used to
Most
be.
states just
they,
left and
They
they're-
are in
Oh, they
Conference
just
US.
left.
They're in Conference USA now. America.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've
That's
upgraded.
Oh,
sweet.
yeah.
We upgraded to
That's right.
America.
Conference
Wow.
USA.
Conference USA, baby.
The Bears are playing
Big
against
time.
schools
Went from
like
Missouri
what?
Valley to the
UTEP?
Conference USA.
UTEP and Western Kentucky. And,
Oh, Hilltoppers,
um,
dude.
And who else? There's one.
USF.
Liberty?
No.
No.
No, that's conference. That's no. That no.
That's funny.
R.I.P. the Missouri Valley Conference.
Yeah.
They still
Well,
going to do the tournament in St. Louis?
Yeah,
though?
I think so. Because they
basketball?
just signed a new deal. I think to stay at
Well,
Enterprise
Missouri
Center.
Valley Conference.
Yeah.
Just Missouri?
There's no Missouri schools anymore. They're
There's
all left.
none, so it doesn't exist.
SLU
No, they're
used to be
still around, but they probably should rebrand themselves.
SLU used to be
I
in the
would
Missouri Valley.
think.
Yeah.
A Missouri Valley.
It's kind of like the
Conference.
Illinois Valley if you kind of think about it.
They should play each other. All the
Uh.
Valley schools.
Well, the Valley Conference. That'd be cool. It's
Well,
just every
and
team
then-
in a valley.
And then
Right.
and then conference names that don't make sense. SLU is in the Atlantic 10.
Yeah, it makes
They're-
sense.
Yeah, they play like Fordham, Rhode Island.
Someone needs to change these names. Get a woman on this. Get a woman.
For real.
someone hire a
Come up with
marketing
some better mascots.
Make it make
What is a
sense.
billiken? Elena, what is a billiken? Do you know
Something
what a
that's
billiken?
blue and big. I don't know anything else about that. Devil, blue and big, like a devil.
Like so like a blue like Duke, like a blue devil.
Blue Devils.
I like that. That's a good.
Yeah.
The real no one knows this, but I looked it up. It's some like
Those-
Chinese like
Mm,
symbol of luck,
Oh.
if that makes sense.
it's kind of like a Buddha looking
Yeah,
dude. So in
kinda.
that
Are they
respect,
lucky?
you're right.
Yeah. So,
The Billikens?
well, they are
Not in
this
the
year.
last 50
Yeah,
years or whatever.
exactly.
They are this year. Hey, whoa.
That's
Shout
putting too
out-
much pressure on a mascot.
Whoa, dude. I don't like that. Jordan Jet was my childhood, dude. I don't like that. Rick Majerus, like, never heard of him?
The St. Mary's
Look up
grad?
Look up Rick Majerus.
I don't know who he is.
Okay. Well,
Jordan Jet's
Okay.
from St. Louis, though, right?
I don't know about that. Yuri Collins was the
Oh,
St.
he's
Mary's
the one who
kid.
went to St. Mary. Okay.
Jordan Jet was like our childhood.
All right. Any last questions for Atlanta? Any last
Um,
words, Atlanta?
I'll see you both in Cologne.
Yeah. Yeah. FC
You'll have
Cologne.
to call in or FaceTime us when we're doing a
Let's make our
LouCast.
predictions on the
Is-
Euros.
Are
Okay.
you gonna be in
I am
others?
Team Croatia. I'm
Team-
leaving that here.
They're in a group of
Hmm.
death.
No,
They're with,
in a
like-
group of living.
No. They've got
okay.
they've got Elvis,
I-
Mighty Albania. They got
Who are
Italy
you- let me hear your pick. I haven't heard it.
and Spain.
Italy's had a really
I
rough
would-
go.
I
think,
low
for
key.
the
I think
last-
Spain's a sleeper.
Yeah, you could be right. I don't disagree.
All right, thank you.
I
Thank
think
you.
personally that it's coming home.
England.
It's coming home.
Oh, dude, no, they're getting memed already.
No, it's
They
coming home.
lost to like
Who
Iceland.
else are we keeping our eyes on?
France.
Always.
France,
Germany's
You don't
always
want
you're
good.
gonna be keeping your eye.
Germany.
You're scouting
Keep
France.
your eye
I'm
on
kind of jealous.
Cristiano when he's out there in Portugal.
You're gonna see.
He's still playing.
Oh, you sold to
we
France
we
and Poland.
did. We didn't decide to go.
Well,
We're
you could still
traveling
potentially see him
instead.
play because you don't
Okay.
know who's gonna play in the
Exactly.
game that you're going
It's a
to.
toss-up. It's a toss-up.
So it's just gonna be a battle in Cologne. Cologne.
Battle in Cologne. FC.
Battle
Yeah,
in
we're
the
gonna
colon.
go to the parades. They have this whole website for it.
What cities in Germany are you gonna be in?
Just Cologne.
Like are you flying into Cologne?
Like I said, it's a train buy. It's another train buy.
Going to Cologne, then she's pulling
the only
up to
reason we're
Luxembourg
going
and
is the only
know,
reason we're going is for the soccer game and we're
oh,
leaving.
okay. Well,
We're doing Paris, Amsterdam, Germany, Luxembourg, and back to Paris.
oh, okay.
So
That's a good.
You're not
highlight.
Germany
the
is like a
Olympics?
stop. No, we'll see the Olympics. We'll see the rings at the Paris, but not any Olympic
The Olympics
We
don't start
didn't-
till the end of July.
Correct.
But
Correct.
you're
So
right.
we'll be there.
they
We'll
have
be
stuff set
leaving
up already.
early July. So we'll see all the setup
That's probably perfect, really, because you can see all this stuff, and then you'll leave when all the
Right
tourists.
before the
It's really
chaos.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gotta
honestly.
be
Pretty smart,
insane.
actually.
Oh my
Um,
god, yeah.
So it'll be neat. Yeah.
didn't even think
On
about
Team
that.
Croatia.
Team Croatia. I'm on England, and what'd you say, Roper?
I think Spain's a
You said
sleeper,
Spain.
but I would pick with mine, and I would go France.
No, that's
Well, I mean that's
That's a
just that's
safe
you
pick.
and everybody else.
Safe pick.
well, I mean that's just the
Wah,
team.
wah.
It's like Scotty Scheffler.
I was
mean, it's
hoping
like,
you'd stick with Spain, but whatever.
Okay, well I want Spain. I'm rooting
Pat,
for
what
my
do you think back
bosses.
there?
And where's Pat going? Okay, all right.
Italy.
You know
We
what?
love
You
Italy.
know what? I hope Belgium. That's my team. Picking Belgium, Red Devils. That's my pick.
Dude, you know the
Alright.
team I was surprised to see that didn't make it? Where's Ireland? They didn't qualify?
Ireland. I mean, they have
don't
they have
know.
to compete with the Northern Ireland.
Scotland made it.
Yeah,
Scotland did
Scotland's
make
good.
it, yeah.
Scotland's good. Scotland's got like McTominay on there.
What about Hungary? They have a chance?
Mm,
Think they're
probably
gonna be
not.
hungry?
Probably not.
No.
I'd have to check out their FIFA ratings.
All right. Well,
Well, thanks, guys.
Elena,
I
for joining
appreciate
us.
it.
Enjoy the Euros
Anytime.
and enjoy Europe, enjoy France, and enjoy Paris. That
Yeah,
sounds
you'll have
awesome.
to call back and let us know how it was.
I will. I'll be streaming. Thanks, guys. Good to see you.
All right, we're going to wrap things up. A little OTROT. You
Yeah,
guys
a
have any
little
final
OTROT.
Comments, concerns, questions?
Elena always brings the gold. I'll tell you that for sure.
Oh yeah, that's
Elena has a
content.
good line. The group of living.
I'm
The
gonna
group
be
of life.
I'm gonna be editing videos so we can actually have videos as well. So like live streams.
My clips?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So that'll be look out for that on our LouCast.
Look out for our clips on our social medias.
and YouTube as well. All right.
Don't forget to
OTRT.
subscribe.
I'll start. I'm going to Vegas, so there is no LouCast next week. By the way,
How long are
boys.
you in Vegas?
All week.
Damn.
I'm leaving Sunday and I come back Thursday. I mean, we could do LouCast
Didn't
Friday.
you say you were going in the... Oh, wait, it is the summer now.
Y-
You
yeah.
told us like months ago you were going.
Yeah. So I don't think we can do a LouCast next week. Personally,
We can do it on a Friday, maybe.
we'll talk about it.
We'll see.
We'll talk about it. LouCast in the works maybe next week.
Where are you going in Vegas? Where are you staying?
I'm staying at the Flamingo.
So where's that at? on
It's
the
in the
strip?
middle of the strip. It's right by the Bellagio. It's right by the Sphere on that end.
No, the Sphere is away from Bellagio.
No, like here's the Sphere, Flamingo.
But the Bellagio and Sphere are not next to each other.
Not well, yeah, but
You're closer to the Sphere. That's further down.
no, I'm on the closer to the Bellagio side.
Okay.
He's,
I've
right-
only-
he's right in the middle.
I've only been to Vegas once, but I'm a Vegas expert. So.
I'm right in the middle of everything.
Mr.
basically.
15 hours.
I was there only. I was not there with the sun up.
I'm
but-
right by Paris Hotel. Paris Hotel.
Oh, you'll see Paris just like Elena.
Exactly. Just the other version.
You guys can both see the Eiffel Tower.
at the same time.
Are you gonna go to Hell's Kitchen?
I'm gonna try.
What are you betting on? You gonna go play poker?
Yeah, I'm gonna play poker, some blackjack, and have fun, dude.
Dude, the Bellagio poker room is like.
It's
super
legendary. I know.
exclusive,
I'm
yeah. When I was there for my short-lived experience, I stopped by the Bellagio poker room and was watching people kind of from like the outside, kind of like peeking my head in, and I could only see like what half the table. Well, I couldn't see their cards, but I could only see like half the cards like flopped on the board. But I was still trying to watch, and it was
Yeah.
still kind of exciting.
Should be a fun week. A lot of sightseeing, a lot of shows to see, and should be fun. A lot of poker to play.
Who are you going with? Your family?
Family, yep.
Nice.
Should be fun.
All right.
Rope, what you got? OTRT.
I guess I'm gonna enjoy the house to myself. Project X every night.
Parties pull up to
Um,
the palace.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, here we go. Let's get the cops called. What am I doing this week? The Boys comes out tonight.
Oh, you've been talking about this one for months.
Yeah, I mean,
Tonight?
Well, at 2 a.m. our time. 12.
so tomorrow, really.
Yeah, 12 a.m. Pacific time.
What?
Yeah.
Who
that
the
is-
hell drops stuff at
but they- but
midnight
they-
Pacific time?
But they drop 3 episodes. So it's 3 episodes, and then from now on, it's going to be weekly.
Nice.
So I'm excited for 3 episodes tomorrow, and I'm after that city rant I went through about the sports section. I took it upon myself to get a job at City Park.
Nice.
I tried
dude.
mentioning that during when we were talking about that, but I don't think
Oh.
you heard me.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, you're an usher at City Park now?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Good for
Well, almost there.
Kind of. Dude, pretty much the perfect gig because they're paying you to watch them.
I'm no longer paying them.
Yeah, perfect.
you. You
yeah.
did your dues. Now it's time to pay me.
Yeah, exactly. Pay me, especially
Eli
if,
got you that one, didn't he?
especially if this team is just going to continue to draw or lose. Might as well be paid to be there.
Exactly.
What about you, Mr. Shaw? OTR,
My
OT?
OTR, OT. Last night I thought the finals were on.
Nope.
And I put on ABC just to find out there was some movie with Matt Damon and Jason Bateman, and I go, "What the hell is this? I've never seen this movie." And it was Air. It was the Michael
Oh,
Jordan.
yeah.
Jordan
Great movie.
Have you not watched that?
No, I forgot about that movie. It came out like a year ago, right?
Me and Mr. Roper saw that in theaters.
That was a short-lived theater movie.
It
and
really
I
was
don't-
because
It's
it was
a
an Amazon movie.
That's where it went afterwards on
Yeah.
Amazon. Thank
Correct.
you for telling me that because I only watched a quarter of it and then I had to leave my parents' house.
It is free to watch on
and
Amazon.
yeah, I want to watch that movie. It was really good. Matt Damon
Worth
was
watching.
a relentless.
Sunny.
Well, Matt Damon to me. He was Matt Damon.
Fair enough.
And he was trying to sign Michael Jordan and he was just telling everyone, he's like, Michael's different. This guy is different. And he
He
went
was.
around his agent, flew all the way to North Carolina, went to Michael's house, and had a meeting with his mom. And that's about as far as I got it. I stopped watching
okay.
after that. But
It's a good movie. Definitely go to watch.
I know the whole business part of it. Michael made a shit ton more money
On the
selling
back end.
shoes than he ever did
On
playing
the back
basketball,
end,
right?
for sure. Yes.
Like billions of dollars.
Yes, on
correct?
the back end, yes.
And dude, I didn't know this either.
He owns 1% of Nike.
Really?
And he owns 1% of revenue from his own shoe. Like anything with Jordan on it,
And they've made like how many different models or how many different
so
Jordan shoes? They still make them.
it's in the billions for
Yeah,
sure.
I know it's in the billions. But oh damn, I just lost my other. What I was gonna say. Damn it, Pat.
You know,
Sorry.
Magic Johnson could have been offered a Nike shoe, and his market could have gone up so much more, but he chose to stick with
Converse.
Converse at the time.
Yeah, when I was watching, the other two companies trying to compete with him were Adidas
And Converse.
and Converse,
Yeah,
and they kept talking the whole time like, "Oh, Adidas is so cool. Oh, Converse is so cool," and Nike was just out of the picture. And
they really were.
for me, that was really hard to even imagine because Nike is the bee's knees nowadays. It's the coolest shit.
Phil Knight created the empire. dude.
And yeah, it was really Michael Jordan who saved their company and made them
Real.
cool.
Their shoe department.
they
was,
made a
like,
movie
so
about it.
small.
I'm wearing Reeboks now, and you got your
My
bare
shoe-
feet out.
I got
And
Adidas.
Pat doesn't have Nikes on either, but anyhow,
We can't
usually-
afford Nikes now.
Usually we're wearing Nikes, but
maybe
yeah.
maybe if the pod blows up, we can afford Nikes. Damn it!
should we
I
get
wear
custom
Nikes.
LouCast Nikes?
Oh, I'd be down. You
I
can
would-
customize your own Nikes.
Red
now.
shoes
I
and put
wear
some red and
Nikes.
blue in them.
They're
Yellow.
upstairs.
You have custom LouCast Nikes?
No, he just wears Nikes.
Nike's on my feet, dude.
Keep the cipher complete. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's facts.
All right, I think that wraps us up, boys.
That wraps us. Oh wait!
Shout out Nicole. Shout out
Happy
Lucas.
Let's Go Blues Day. We totally missed
Oh,
on that.
forgot about the
dude,
Blues.
5-year
know what?
anniversary.
I'm gonna give you a Sean McCall rant right now to end the show. I'm fucking sick and tired of celebrating the Stanley Cup every year. Like, we can win another one, right? We don't have to keep living in the past.
Do you know what my tweet was?
Tarasenko's about to win his second cup. Petrangelo's got 2. Barbashev's got 2.
Maroon's got 3.
Maroon, well, he did that before he got here.
Quickly, I do want
Oh,
to.
he did that after.
We did that after night 8,
You
right?
know how I've sent the tweets to the group. No one responds to that chat. unfortunately.
What's that?
The St. Louis Blues chat. I sent the David Perron.
That's
Oh,
because
yeah,
you
I
guys
saw that.
ruined that chat and started putting other stuff non-blues related in there. That's why it's dead. keep
it's
the group-
most
We're not getting. We're not on the. I'm not getting in
No,
my
the
group,
group
chat
chat
rants.
rant.
No.
We're on the St. Louis Blues
anyways,
rant.
well, let me this is backstory. David Perron tweeted today. It
I
was
saw
like
that.
the picture of the, the.
Game 6 crowd.
No, he showed today. I responded to today. He showed a picture of the parade under the arch,
Oh, he tweeted that one today.
and I was like, time for you to come back, eh?
He
Yeah.
should have never left.
Or
He should have
just
never
win it
left.
again.
Petro should have never left.
Should have never
Let's win it
left.
next year again.
Edmondson should have
Season.
never left.
We blew up that team, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
why?
we were about to.
Because why?
We were about to go back to back until fucking
Well, the Blues-
COVID.
Yeah, Blues would have gone back to back
Yep.
if not for COVID.
Yep. Agreed. We all agree on that.
But yeah, and then my other final statement of the show is free Joey Chestnut.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey,
Where we live in Russia
Did you hear the
or
news?
China
did you hear the news about the Netflix special on Labor Day?
for Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, he's going up against Kobayashi, his longtime
Netflix?
rival.
Netflix got him.
Dude, Big Cat tweeted today, like all caps, is like, did they trick us? So I'm like, was this a setup? Were we set up?
So the controversy regarding Joey Chestnut, for
Meatless.
what I understand, is Nathan's Hot Dogs is the one who sponsors the 4th of July contest every year. And
It's
I guess
it's
he
meat hot dogs.
had always been he had an endorsement with them, and they got really upset when Joey tried taking an endorsement check from some vegan hot dog company, and they banned him from their tournament. Like, is that accurate? Is that what happened?
Contest, yeah, on 4th of July.
Is there some kind of clause in his Nathan's contract where it says he can't eat other hot dogs?
I don't know. They want to
no,
keep
big-
it meat.
like
They want to
Jo-
keep it meat on 4th
They
of
want to
July.
keep it as Nathan's.
Big meat is trying to have their way.
Yeah, big meat.
Big meat. Bullying
behind
Joey.
this. Yes.
Yep.
You know who I think is behind it, actually? PETA. I think PETA is behind this. Because don't they always try, like, stopping the contest every year and, like,
Yeah.
doing some kind of stunt?
Well,
Well, maybe there'll be a new Joey
we're gonna
Chestnut.
eat our meat.
No, Pat. No
big
one
meat, big meat
will
always
ever be like
prevails.
Joey.
I agree.
Like, you guys think I'm joking, but, like,
No, I'm
he
no,
really
you're not.
is
No, I
an
know.
extraordinary athlete.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Like, how does anyone eat that? Where does the food go?
MLE.
Where is
goat.
it going?
Well,
Trained
that's-
for years.
That was
for
what
that.
was so cool.
Like,
Was
how much is he shitting after those?
the Barstool show I watched, like the Barstool trivia tournament. He was on a team throughout the season, so they would check in on him. The dude was living in like Taiwan or like somewhere in like Southeastern Asia, and he was like doing, I forget what he called it. It was like a fast, like he was fasting, and he was sweating.
Oh,
out.
he doesn't like eat for like
in the
multiple
off-season.
days, and then he eats like a
He
gazillion
fast. Well, it was
glizzy.
like he like what he said. It's his off season. He like rented like an Airbnb.
His off season is he just starves himself.
Yeah,
He just moved to North
literally.
Korea and
He
starves
fasts and
himself.
like sits in
He
like
eats
a sauna.
rats.
That's an athlete right there.
That's a athlete committed to the craft.
Yeah, he's grinding in the off season.
Yeah,
Off
he puts
season
in work
grind.
in the off season. Man, Joey Chestnut,
Free
what a
him.
guy.
We are going on an hour and 20 minutes.
Ooh,
So
well, I knew this was going to be a good.
it was
episode.
we told everybody this was going to be a good one.
Well,
so
you're off. We're off next week. man.
yeah,
Yeah.
and a lot of content to edit now. So
There
that'll
we
be
go.
good.
All right. Well, I think
Boom.
that wraps us up. You guys content?
Shout out Elena.
Shout out
OG.
Lana, shout out Milwaukee Talkie Boys.
Shout out the ladies of the LouCast.
Yeah,
Shout out all the listeners of the LouCast.
We need to make ladies of the LouCast a for sure segment. Love that segment.
Yeah.
Ladies on sports.
ladies on sports.
We love our lady list.
Ladies
All
on
right.
Sports. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm the Sean McCaw.
It's STL Roper.
And it's producer Pat on the call, on the mic every day,